Hello and welcome to a quick little video tutorial called Saber Mask Path. So we're going to make a lightsaber just grow. You should take a video, just concentrate on your top. Make sure you have a lot of room on top for the lightsaber to grow up to maybe about here. Possibly even wave the handle around. I didn't. It might make it a little cooler if you wave the handle around a little bit. Upload it to your Google Drive, then download it, put it in your E drive. Now, once you're here, I double clicked here to go file import. I've already done that though. I've got the video. So I'm going to drag the video onto the new composition button and it automatically makes the composition. I'm going to go to the composition settings. You can see it's the exact size of the video, exact length of the video. We'll adjust these later. And I'm just going to rename it to Saber Mask Path 2. And I'm going to say OK. Now I'm going to move my video until the point where I think I'm ready to go. I took my glasses off. I'm starting to snarl here to look nice and menacing. And I'm going to go Control-Shift-D. All right, then I'm going to delete that front end of the video. So I'm going to delete that layer, keep it nice and simple. And I'm going to drag this up to the front. And you can see I'm right here and I'm ready to go. Then I'm going to right click and rename this video Lightsaber 1. Then I'm going to move to right where I click my thumb where I think I'm going to make it grow. So what I'm going to do at this point, just keep the timeline there. I'm going to go Layer, New, and Solid. And it doesn't really matter the color, but I'm just going to go white solid for now. And I'm going to say OK. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the layers around. I'm going to put this layer on top. And temporarily, I'm going to transform. And I'm just going to change my opacity down to somewhere around 50%. So I got it 54. That's good enough. And then I'm going to lock that layer and I'm going to close it up. Then I'm going to go onto the white solid layer so that I'm here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing a mask. So I'm starting here and I'm going to take a pen tool and I'll probably zoom in to about 50% and then maybe grab the hand tool and move right to the top of here. I'm going to grab the pen tool and I'm just going to start my lightsaber nice and small with 4 points right there. So now you'll see I've got the lightsaber. I'm going to move this point up so it's kind of parallel with that one. And I'm on the white arrow tool. If you ever can't select it and it's selecting all of them, you can just drag over one point and then it has that point. So I've got that point there. Then I'm going to go into the white solid layer and I'm going to go into the mask because a mask should appear now. If it made a shape layer, you were not selected on the white solid when you started to draw. So you'd have to Control Z until you get back to that and then redo it. Now I'll open the masks farther and I'm going to put in a keyframe the very first time for a mask path. I'm going to zoom in a whole bunch on the timeline so I can kind of see by the second. So I'm at about 4.5 seconds. So I'm going to move to about 6 seconds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag over just these 2 points and I'm going to drag those straight up. I think that's going to be about good. Now I'm going to zoom out to go to 25%. I'll go fit. So that was, I got a little carried away. That's a bit too far. Probably somewhere around there for my lightsaber. What you've done is you've created this path that will grow over that time. So what you have to do is make sure that my layer isn't moving at all. And it's a little hard to see when it's like this, but we'll see. Okay, so it actually looks pretty darn good. You can see these 2 points are still lined up at the base. I'm not moving very much here. And then I'm going to just move along here because we want it to be, but you can see now my entire hand with the handle is moved up. So I'm going to click and drag over all 4. And I'm going to move all 4 right to there. And then that should keep me in line with it between there. And then there's a spot right here where it moves up again. So I'm going to move it. And I believe that's far enough right now. So I'm going to make this video, I'm probably going to actually move this to about here. And I'll probably end this video at 10 seconds. So one of the ways I can do this is I'll just go, we're on this one, and I'm going to change it to 10 seconds. So 1, 0, and 0, 0. So that's looking pretty good. Now, to make sure my movement's nice and smooth, I will F9 it or right-click Keyframe Assistant and Easy Ease. Then I'm going to close this up, unlock. I'm going to move the white solid on top. And then I'm going to open the lightsaber and change my opacity back to 100. And so you can see I've just kept adding keyframes. And then this one again, I can right-click Keyframe Assistant and Easy Ease. Now, next thing, you're going to go to your effects and presets, and I'm going to type in Saber. And I'm going to take Saber and I'm going to put it on this one. Then I'm going to go into my Saber settings, so I can close up my mask. I can do my effects and presets. I'll open up my Saber, and I am going to first find Customize Core, and I'm going to change it from Saber to Layer Masks. And now it does that. To be able to see everything, you need to change your mode. If you can't see the word mode here, you need to toggle and switch as modes. And we're going to change this one to screen. So now you can see through it. Then you're going to spend some time selecting a preset. I'm not even going to tell you which preset I did. I'm just going to click on one, and then you can kind of decide which one you like. Then we can press the space bar. And then it should move around for you. Obviously, I could do a better job with the keyframes, spend a little more time moving the keyframes around so it looks better attached, but for the purpose of the video, I don't think it helps you learn watching me adjust keyframes forever. So you use the pen tool to do it and the white arrow tool, and you should have 4 points. You also need to get rid of this. So at this point, right here, just before it grows, I'm going to go on this one, and I'm going to go Control Shift. Then I'm going to delete this bit in the front. So I'm going to delete that layer in the front. And so now I have my white solid, which I think I could rename to lightsaber. And you should be able to look at this now. So now we can look, and I'm here and I'm ready, and I press the button and my lightsaber grows. I don't love preset on this, but you should look through all of these presets before you decide. And that is the end of the first video. And we'll come back for filling in the color in between, changing the hue and the background color, and then making it kind of fade to black, not including around the lightsaber. Thanks for watching.